So, let's see, the last time I didn't play the main event was 1993, because the first time I played the event was 1994. So 17 years straight, which is pretty strong. Not as strong as some other people, but pretty strong. And honestly, I was going to play the main event. I was planning to play the main event up until last week, and then, I just realized Epic Poker's first event is in 30 days. And I'm commissioner of the league, and we're really trying to put something together that's amazing, for this community. And I was going to be cheating everybody if I was playing, because I wasn't going to be able to put full focus, obviously, onto Epic with our event coming up right away, because I'd be, obviously focusing and trying to play 12 hours a day. But at the same time, I wouldn't be able to focus for 12 hours either. So I'd kind of be lighting a match to $10,000, I think, and I think that I would not be giving focus, the kind of focus that I need to give to this project right now. So I've made a choice to not play. I'm having a little existential thing going on, but I think there's no question it's the right choice. I think that golf is a really good analogy for poker, because it's a game where everybody can play, right? So, there's 70-year-olds out there, hitting the golf ball still. So it's a game that everybody can play. But if I said to you, oh, I'm going to go watch golf on TV this weekend, you would have a very narrowly defined idea of what it was that I was going to go watch, and it would be some sort of professional tournament where people had to make some sort of cut in order to be able to enter, except for maybe a handful of qualifiers, right? So, we really felt like, hey, that's a great thing we could do in poker, because there's sort of this white space sitting there that isn't being done. We have like the spectacle of, an 8,000 person event at the World Series, and that's really awesome, and that's a great way to generate viewer excitement. But maybe there's another way to generate viewer excitement that has to do with, culling the best of the best and the people who have reached the elite levels of the game. So we took that idea and we said, well, we want to really take it one step further, and instead of sort of inviting players that are the best of the best, why don't we try to figure out if we can come up with a rigorous definition of what the best live tournament players are in the world, and then we can sort of apply it across the tournament players and come up with our group of players that way. So we did that in partnership with the Hendon Mob, who's been fantastic. They're our data partner. So we really were using the best data, I think, that's out there. Published our criteria, which have to do with both recent success and lifetime earnings, with a very heavy emphasis on recent success. Published our roster of about 218 players, with about 20 more qualifiers during the World Series alone, which is awesome. So we're up to about 238, 239. And with that comes some really amazing benefits. So we're putting on 4 $20,000 main events. Each of those main events are rake free. The pros get $400,000 in added money for each event, so that's 1.6 total from us. The top 27 players in the league after those 4 events get to play $1 million free roll championship, so the total add is $2.6 million, plus rake free. And then they also get some other benefits, like each day that they're playing on site, they get $100 food and beverage credit, they get free rooms, we give them transportation. So it's really acknowledging, hey, you guys really have reached the highest levels of tournament poker, live tournament poker, and so we're gonna treat you as big time professionals. As you can imagine, having played the main event for 17 years straight, it would have to take something pretty strong to get me not to play. I mean, I really truly define myself as a poker player, and the willingness on my part to make that choice, I hope, speaks volumes to people.